Good morning. Look it. I am in Washington State and I'm so excited. Look at the sun coming up. Took the red eye to get out here last night. Gonna touch the PCT a little bit for a couple days. Help resupply Mockingbird and just get back out here. So very happy to be here. Gonna watch the sunrise and keep you posted. I don't know. If I don't do any hiking, it's okay, but I'm out here. Loving it. I'll let you know. Look at that sun coming up. Bam! All right, just jumped on the PCT here at Stampede Pass. I'm gonna go down about a mile or so and then come on back. So might be able to find a hiker too. All right. Was able to drive right up to it, which is really cool on these old, basically roads. Beautiful, beautiful area. All wooded right now. It's real cool out. The trail runs parallel to this, basically, mountain road. All right. I'm hoping to see Mockingbird as soon as possible. And I'll get a little, my legs are definitely jelly. Haven't been hiking in 3 weeks. Yuck, almost a month. But I'm back with Cadillac Jack, over now. Good morning. Look at here. I am back on trail after being gone for a month. Bam. And excited to be back at the trailhead here at Snoqualmie Pass here. So at the trailhead, got a nice privy, got some nice little information right here, and I got a good solid 3 days of hiking that I'm gonna do. See how far I get, cranking out those miles here. All right, over and out. Okay, first big view of Washington. It is definitely beauteous in every way. So happy to be back here hiking with the Mockingbird on the PCT in the wonderful state of Washington. Look at those clouds. And look who it is, the Mockingbird.
Hello. I was mesmerized.
Yeah, that is beautiful. All right, gonna keep on moving. All right, look at this view. And the trails right along this beautiful white granite. There's a sign back there that said, dismount off your horse. So they don't want you going down there. Or the horse going down there for that matter. And about another mile, stop for a little coffee, a little snack. Moving along nice. Yeah, look at this beautiful, beautiful view. I sure am seeing some pretty parts of Washington. That old cirque looks like right there, glacial cirque. No glacier though. It's about 1:30. I'm gonna keep pressing another 10 miles. And probably get around 2022-ish is the plan. And that's it. All right, over and out. All right, look at that. Got some nice rock debris. Just slogged through that rocky mess. Here comes Mockingbird. Took a nice little rest. Look at this video. Beautiful, beautiful peaks. Ooh, we got smoke out there in the distance. Hopefully that's not a start of a forest fire. But there it is. Look at that lake. Good morning. Day 121 no, this is day 122. And look at that sun coming up. We ended up doing 18 about yesterday. And it was some tough terrain, but Mockingbird was taking it easy on me, considering I just got back on trail. And she probably would have went all night if I would have let her. So we got a nice campsite, got in, dark, got dinner, and we were out pretty fast. I was ready for the day. Look at that sun. All right. We're going to do about 20 plus today. See where it ends up at. I like this bridge. All right, almost to the top of this nice morning climb. You can see the sun's out. You can see I got no hair. Took the hat off. But look at, I'm in this little forest fire scar area. You can see some snow on the opposite peak here. The other thing that's going on right now, I took pictures of it yesterday, but we spotted a start of a forest fire. So there's been a lot of activity surrounding that, meaning copters and planes and stuff. So it's not very far from us. Hopefully it's gonna stay contained. I don't know if they're doing anything to treat it, but right now there's no wind, minimal wind, but you can see it's nice and sunny. It just amazes me how these things get started. Middle of nowhere. So, all right, can we say tilted beds? Look at this. What a great outcrop. Popping out. It looks like there might be a major fault right here. I have no idea. But the block on the left looks like it's totally dropped. And the block on the right has gone up. That would make this a normal fault if that's the case. Time will tell and I'll research it. Over and out. All right, we are crossing the Waptus River. And you can see a lot of nice glacial boulders. Nice river. That goes over to the Waptus Lake, which I'm heading that way. So basically I'm down in the valley from way up high. Go up a little bit and just skirt along this Waptus Lake. Views should be pretty cool, so definitely keep you posted. All right, this is called Spade Creek. Nice little creek. Look at that sun. She's a dropping. About 6 o'clock. Another creek that flows into the big lake over there. Good morning. Well, I am off on a mission. I have to get back to Mentor. It is 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. My flight leaves out of Seattle at midnight tonight. So I basically have, let's see, 12, 16 hours to be on that plane. And I am in the middle of the section between Snoqualmie Pass and I keep forgetting the name of it. I'm going downhill here, so it's not looking. Or the next pass. 35 miles on the PCT I was able to get done in 2 days, which was very, very good. Love to have done more, but got to get back to the real world. So, don't know. There is some trailheads down here. There's a couple trails here by this big lake, Wygate Lake. So I'm going to go down and check those out and hopefully lead myself out to the trailhead, because then I have to hitch to Snoqualmie Pass. And then once I hitch from Snoqualmie, I have my car there. And it's about an hour drive to the airport. So with all that, it'd be nice to be down there, not worrying about it by, 4 o'clock-ish at the latest. But we'll see. Gives me a full day to figure out how to get down there. Yeah, I had a great night's sleep. Slept really well. Very bummed out to have to leave the Mockingbird. She's continuing north, and I'm going to continue to support her on her through hike. And I'm at about 1,235 miles, maybe 1,240 miles of the PCT this year. And I'm going to continue to section hike it as I can. So, almost halfway. My goal always was to get half of it done this year. I mean, initially it was to do a through hike, but then taking my position at Lakeland and all the delay we had during the years because of life didn't work that out that way. So Mockingbird's continuing, and I'll be doing this PCT as a section hiker, which is very cool. Very blessed to be out here. So, all right, I'm gonna put the phone away. Going down, look at some of these monster Douglas firs. I mean, look at that thing. Whew. Today's Saturday, September 20th already, and I'll keep you posted. Oh my, look at that. There's another monster right next to this lake, which makes total sense because they just have the constant moisture and like all these ferns around me and everything from the lake all the time. Don't have to worry about it. So there's some monster Douglas firs in here. Oh, look at that sun popping. All right. This is Rick Osborne Jr. with Geology Rocks and Stillwater Hiker, aka Rock and Roll.